Hi, hello, it's me. My hair is, I got out of the shower not long ago. My hair is not recovered from that experience yet. Hello, it's been a couple days. I took 2 days off, partially from some busyness over the last days, but partially just, I don't know, stream fatigue, maybe? I gotta do the thing, right? I didn't put, I should probably tell people that I'm streaming. Right, that whole step that I'm bad at. How are you today? I hope you're well. It's still continues to be kind of rainy, snowy in Portland, which is really weird, especially in March. Kind of very unusual. So I've got a workshop tomorrow, and I kind of lost the thread on it a little bit because this week has been not like, I don't know. There's the kind of busy where it's busy because you're occupied all the time, and then there's the kind of like actually occupied working on something, and there's the kind of busy where it's like you have lots of separate islands of responsibility through the week, and it's like you're, I don't know, for me at least, it's like, okay, even if I only have like one meeting one day and a meeting the next day and a workshop and whatever, like my brain is occupied by the next thing, and it's just been a lot of that this week, is like moving from one thing to the next. So I don't know, just felt a little fatigued by that. But I have a workshop to do tomorrow about interactive live streaming, and we started talking about that once upon a time, and I think we started making notes and stuff, and then I got super distracted by working on things when I actually should have been doing the live streaming outline. I think though I'm gonna keep it relatively loose, you know, like I don't think it needs to be a super rigid thing. Why can I not save this file, Visual Studio? Let's see. So let me find the old file. It's gone forever. Well, that's weird, huh? Let's hunt it down. Okay, interactive live streaming. There's no file in this folder, which makes me nervous. Like I saved it in the wrong place or something. Or wait, no. Am I just opening the folder? Is that all it is? Just psych myself out for nothing. Psych. I just psyched myself. Okay, cool. So, man, we didn't make it very far on this, did we? Before we immediately got distracted by glitch. So here's where we are. And I think that's okay, because I think we're gonna do, here's the breakdown. The workshop is from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 in the afternoon with an hour for lunch. So what I'm thinking is that we'll do like an hour and a half. Like first hour is always just like get started, intro people, or first half hour at least. Talk about the overview of the workshop, stuff like that. And so I think that will continue to be the pattern here. Talk about bullet tools and approaches. We'll talk about streaming hardware, including what? Lighting, audio, video, and miscellaneous. Control and miscellaneous, maybe. And then I kind of want to just walk them through. What I've been debating is whether or not to take some amount of my stuff in, and I'm just not totally sure about that. Like, part of me wants to say, like, I'm just gonna take in this whole setup, take in this PC, take in these lights, take in this camera, microphone, all that stuff. I don't think I want to do that. So what I may do tonight is do like a test stream on my laptop with various other things. I think that's gonna be the plan. Yeah, so we'll talk about stuff. Streaming hardware, let's see. Software and tools, maybe. I feel like just going over this is going to be the first hour and a half of like get in, get stuff set up. I'm probably going to actually try to stream it, which will be weird, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Like even just like overview kind of stuff. And if I do have more time, then maybe we start to get into OBS specifics, like these OBS fundamentals. Not sure if we'll go into that in the first half or second half, but like these ideas of, you know, just the general stuff. Sources, we'll do filters, that kind of thing. And I think I'm going to do what I did again last time, where I just have like the markdown view kind of up instead of a slideshow. And I think that will be fine. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So I think that is the first half. In fact, I'm not even sure we'll get real deep into this. This may split over. We'll just talk about that. And then I think the next thing to do is, I mean, somewhere in this we'll talk about sources. I think I'm going to have like overlays as a separate sort of realm. Maybe, I don't know. Like we're gonna take a tour of OBS, basically. That's how we'll do it. So that'll be the first half. Second half, I think we will start with introduction to glitch. Which we'll just say like, or because I think we'll start there. I think we'll just go to glitch and we'll talk about like so some of these students, well, at least some of them will have had some experience with processing, and so I think P5JS is the way to go here. Yeah, I think that's the order. Like, we'll get the live streaming basics out and then just talk about, like, well, how do we make these things? Like, what are the tools? And then I think maybe we'll go from that to TMI JS and just talk about, maybe we should talk about interactivity on Twitch specifically. Maybe that's the time to do it here. Maybe Twitch bots. I don't know quite how I want to put that. We'll edit these things later. So we will have our intro. We will go over glitch. We will go over P5 a little bit and just talk about, again, I think they have some like processing or Arduino experience, so that will be a good start. And then talk about processing. We'll talk about Twitch bots. Requires a backend component element for security. So what we're gonna want to do is make some little examples. Like probably I'll make like a super simple P5 example that's just like click the screen and see dots or something. Not even with any support from anything. Maybe we'll make a little example here that's just like some simple chat-driven commands, and then I can go over it and we can play with it while they are hopefully in the chat messing with things. Also, while I'm doing this, they can go to that URL and see everything and edit it. And then heat direct clicks on the video. Glitch, Unity, or anything else that speaks WebSockets. And maybe with like WebSocket communication just in here as like, hey, that's how we're gonna talk to the front end, back end. Yeah. Like this one is going to be way more just straight up hands-on than the last one. The last one was very much me just talking for a long time, but this I think is going to be, I will just talk about these things while going over them. So let's just think about the timing on this. So we're thinking this is something like an hour and a half. This I could easily see spilling over further because I want to bring out hardware and talk about individual pieces of hardware and talk about microphones and all that fun stuff. We'll play with glitch a little bit, get everybody going, show some examples. I think of it exactly how I want to describe P5.js. Man, this may be it. This may be the whole thing. So I'm just trying to think of this as like an hour and a half-ish, maybe spilling over into after lunch. And then after lunch, we've got another 3.5 hours. But we've got so much flex time on the end of it to like have the students group up or try to build something or try bringing in your own images or whatever. Or maybe even at that point say like, okay, now you all start streaming and we will just steal all the bandwidth out of the building. I wonder what the PNCA bandwidth is like. Might talk about NDI streaming, but with local and remote sources. Does anybody like any, let's see, iOS NDI? I feel like people hate this thing. It's $20, and I feel like it always has horrible reviews. Yeah. Seems not great. Seems like a bummer. Then there's this other dude over yonder, India. Can you hear the roofers? Can you hear the roofers roofing? Can you hear their mating calls? This one is just by a man named Mark. And bad app plus update. So, okay. Not too old. Kind of lame that there's not better, better tools for this. NDI tools, Sienna. Bonks. Obtain your iPhone or iPad an intelligent wireless camera. Coming soon. Great. Oh, well, this looks great already. Love it. Love that guy's shirt. This says it's a mature app. Oh, that's for them. Well, I don't know. Maybe I just buy these and play with them. Because that'd be kind of cool if I could have them. Wow, man. Then it costs money. That's lame. Which was the free one? $20 for this one, $10 for that other one. Maybe I just do it. Maybe we just give it a shot. Anyway, okay, back to all this nonsense. I have to go get laundry soon. Put it in the dryer. It's an exciting day. Okay, so what do we actually need here? Introduction to glitch. So probably in here we want just to kind of give them an idea. So this will be what did I do anything with this one? Okay, that's all. And the server doesn't really do anything. So I think I'm just gonna set up a like dead simple Node.js WebSocket kind of doodad. So we already have Express, we already have Node, we just need WS. Beyond, we just don't care about any of this. Why do I do this every time? Oh yeah, I need, And, okay, wait, can we just find, we do this in heat, right? Just find it in heat. In the EBS. Oh yeah, that's this guy. I don't think I even want to go into views really. Not for this. So we need to do serverless down here, right? That's the real trick. Okay, so Except we do want server. We just want feed server in here, right? And then when somebody says connect, we'll say send. Hello. Yeah. Server static files. Okay, so it's broken. Of course it's broken. Obviously. You hear that noise? Stranger's foot in the hallway. You know, we need to include the thing. This thing, right? Guess we could do the shortcut nonsense like we did here. I don't know if that's very tidy. Already opened. A dream of the future. Okay, so we are now serving our dude, and that's just terrific. So all very fancy. What's new, little cat? Okay. Server side. Awesome. I think we just want to keep this more simple and just not even have extra files. We don't need an env file in this case. We won't have a client in this case. We just want you to be as simple as can be. What do I actually care about here? I'll steal this snippet. I know that was a ridiculous thing to do, but here we are. It's Litany. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Is that a thing you thank people for? Is lurking? I know you can't hear me. I'll just point to this. Thanks for lurking while working. Lurking while working. Valid way to keep me company. I appreciate it. Thanks for the lurk. What a weird thing to say. Okay, so this is our hello world. How much time till laundry's done? Soon. It's so soon. Should really set it up so when I leave, Heat is ready to do something interesting, but I didn't. I guess we could do, what is Heat even doing right now? Oh, it was running the local names thing. Let's do, let's get the baby. And then we can have it ready to go here. Okay. Baby's ready to roll. So again, we want this to be dead simple. Hello world. Hello world. I wonder if this is smart enough to do the thing. The like auto thing. I don't think it is. Like Socket.io will just figure out what host you're on, but I think WebSocket server, not as smart. Is that right? I don't remember. Let's do arrows for no real reason. Okay, cool. Capital S? Add event listener? We're doing great. We're not happy here? It's a connection. I want the client side though. Maybe I'm just forgetting the yeah. Oh, it's open. Open. Okay, connected from the server, and then ws dot add event listener message. Okay, now we get the data. So that's message. Actually, we'll do message.data. And then we can say what? So I need to send something when I connect. ID message dot what? Inner HTML. Something like that. So yeah, message from client. That'll be message from server. I think I did this wrong. Cool. Weird how they really want to run code when I'm right in the middle of typing it. Masag element. Is that not right? It's not inner HTML. So just it's a dot text something text content inner HTML. I thought inner HTML was a thing, man. Perhaps I was wrong. This is the thing I want, isn't it? It is. So what absurdly silly thing that I do? Oh, not message dot, message element dot. Okay, so yeah. And then, yep, then we get over here, we'll do like, hello client. And then something over here will be like, message from client. This is very exciting, I know. Okay, adorable. They're gonna love it. You gotta start somewhere. So, did I break it? I did. Yeah, you gotta close your quotes, man. Okay. Message from server. Hello, client. Message from client. Hello, server. Is there any way to simplify this? Are we good here? So we'll go through and put some comments. And this will probably be our initial dude. Just to kind of talk about what is front-end JavaScript, what is back-end JavaScript, WebSocket communication. That's okay, right? Let's just start. Okay, oh my gosh! The baby's out of control. I look away for 1 second, and this is what happens? Well, that's fair. I know what was going on screen was not very interesting. It's my own fault. I do need to put up some other thing. Maybe I'll do that real fast. Then I have to go switch my laundry. Let's see. Let's, because we were working on, the last thing we were working on was using Heat to get user IDs. I mean, the last thing we were working on in Heat world. Maybe that was literally the last thing we were working on. Can't remember. We shall go into Heat client. Now Heat viewer, HTTP server, and I think the overlay we want is, excuse me, slash names. Does that work? Oh, interesting. Now I know who was vandalizing with the Bebby. Now I have your name. I know it was you. I know it was you. You have been exposed. Did you not know about this new feature? It's the newest, hottest feature. Should make this like pink to yellow. Oh, it's in names, right? Pink. That'd be FF00FF and then 00FFFF for pink to yellow. I don't know. That's probably the wrong guess. I should know that. I should definitely know that. That was magenta to cyan. So we want, I mean, we don't necessarily really want this, but that's what we're gonna do. Yes, pink to yellow. I don't know why I want pink to yellow, but that's what we're gonna do. Now life is yours is just vandalizing everything. This is your stream now? That's fine. Life is yours made this. Should I make the text start bigger? Why didn't that work? Sometimes the caching on this. Oh yeah, there we go. How's that? You hate the yellow? I kind of like it. Okay, we'll go just to like darker magenta. 8080 should be, maybe unverified. Yeah, so that's anonymous is if you're not logged into Twitch at all. Unverified is if you're logged in but you haven't given heat permission, and then otherwise it'll try to figure out your name, which I think right now I might be doing in a really ridiculous way. I think I'm looking it up for every single click and not even caching it. I think we need to do... Oh, this doesn't work, does it? Does it? Okay, we could do that plus times math.random. This is how we got really bad colors before, but it's the easiest random JavaScript colors. That super didn't work. Why? Is that not right? Oh well. Are you having a good time? Let's make it bigger. Oh, very good. Oh, I saw Ben in there. I saw Ben. This one is not very good yet. This one I basically like kind of figured out and then got distracted. Ooh, seems like performance is not so high. I did not write this in a very performant way either. I don't even know if things are... If we're doing the destroy at the end. We are, okay. We're good. Make it fade at the center. No, no, no! I am trying to work on my workshop that is tomorrow at 10 a.m. that I'm already behind. You're distracting me. How dare you? We will make something good with this at a later time. Today is not the day. Not today. We'll do it a different day. Okay, I have to go swap my laundry. I'm gonna do this. Okay, we have a slight problem. I don't want to alarm anybody, but I was just in the basement and I walked by the trouble silence box and the trouble light was flashing. So I don't know if my building's about to explode or what. I didn't take my phone down with me. Maybe when I go get the laundry out of the dryer, we'll see. But this is, I knew things have been going downhill with like the roofers and everything, but I never dreamed that I would see the day when trouble silence was actually showing trouble. I know, this is bad news. Okay, I also realized something. We should have a version that is not client server-ish. We need just like a simpler dude. That's just like front end basically, because some of these people maybe have never really seen HTML JavaScript. So assets. We don't need this asset. So we can put in assets. We'll take it a step at a time. So this is like the client server version, and then we will also have a baby version. How do I do that? Can I just duplicate this in some way? Remix the project. How about I just take this? What happens if you don't have a backend? Like, you just do hello web page? What do you get? You get just that. No front end, no back end. Okay, cool. This would be a classic. Classic. Does this still work? Is alert still a thing in web browsers? And then we'll get rid of all the other files. Beautiful. It's gonna be a great web page. Incredible. Okay, how do we do anything? We'll call these things like PNCA. Never can decide if I want to make front end a single word. Yuki. This one was our PNCA backend. Which means we need to change. No, this isn't. Is it? Wait, yes, it is. It is indeed. We just need to change this. Okay. And we need to like start building some. I think you can do some kind of collection. Where am I? Thought there was a way to make, yeah, a collection, PNC workshop. So love these icons it generates. Quite beautiful. Okay, resume coding. So should I make these actually like, what did I call this? Interactive, wait, oh, I already called it PNC workshop. That's probably fine, right? Only thing with that is like one day I will probably want to have other workshops and I may use glitch on them again, and so maybe I should be more explicit. PNCA ILS workshop. Sure. And then these can We'll just be so organized. I think there's some people moving into my building today. Little do they know about the roofers. They don't know what's going to happen to them. I should have warned them. I should have said, don't sign the lease, get out of here, but I assume it was too late. Okay, so we are now going to have... Let's go be me. Yeah. This thing. Interactive live streaming workshop. We will have a super simple front-end example. Is this still working? Did I break that? No. Okay, it works. Seems a little laggy. I'm doing it in a pretty inefficient way. We will revisit that at some point. Make it fancy. Maybe I should make it where, like, it's just difficult to do that, unfortunately. I wish you could know if people were VIPs. And then VIPs, I could make it even where, like, they could customize a message in some weird way. Somehow? Okay. That's weird. Okay. So... that's a start, right? We're started here. So what we need to do now is the following. So we have our hello world. Front end example. Sometimes I dash, sometimes I don't. I feel like back end is just a word, but front end isn't. I don't know. I'm torn on this. Scott made fish. Scott made, what is the kind of fish that Draclin always teases you about? Weird fermented fish? I don't know. Okay. Now we want a P5 example, I guess, of some kind, right? Not that, just P5, please. Start. Wonder what the latest and greatest is. 7.3. Cool. I don't even want any stuff. I just want minified version to begin with, I think. I don't know. Maybe we'll do DOM stuff. Let's just start with this. So I guess the next question, Lutka fish, yeah. There was some, I can't remember historically where it was. I was reading about like some culture that would catch fish and then seal them up in whale blubber or like seal blubber and then bury them for a year. It's like in the realm of, that's what it was. It was like new research in like gut flora and how the future of human health could be about our gut microbes. Bill Gates is all about it. I might be slightly misremembering that. Okay, so we want a P5 example. So we could easily, there's no reason for me to really make P5 examples that are not connected, because we could just go look at like here and just go through a bunch of P5 examples. And we'll go look at those. And then so probably P5.js. Draclin! Oh no! Man. So the browser, it's on, it's just not connected. I think it like loses its connection. So we have to revisit that for sure. Draclin, 8 months, you're amazing. You're my hero. If I refresh this, it'll work. Yeah, it just loses the connection. So we just need to go into bot made this and make it, because eventually glitch shuts down connections. And so we need to make the client more aggressive. Draclin, you're a hero. Using P5, I am for various reasons. I know if Draclin would just subscribe, maybe after Draclin subscribes for 2 years, I'll actually have enough money from Twitch to get a payout, because they only pay out, I think, when you hit $100, I think. It's all stacking up. All my riches are stacking up over at Rich Headquarters. Rich Headquarters? Twitch Headquarters. The reason I'm using P5JS, one is I reached out to Dan Schiffman and sent him info on Heat, and he was excited and interesting about it. And so I'm going to talk to him more about that and maybe doing some P5 stuff with it. Also, the students that I'm talking to tomorrow have at least a little bit of processing experience, I believe. And so my hope is that, like, dumping them into web JavaScript world with zero background seems like it's not going to go very well. But you're going to go on his live. Has he been live streaming? I'm a little out of the loop. I mean, forever he just would like capture a million videos and then upload them. I'm out of the loop with Dan, I'm sad to say. Oh, he does it live now? I didn't know he did it live. I really didn't, because forever he would just capture them and upload them. So that's awesome. I haven't been in New York for a couple years. It's pretty weird. I spent, like, there was probably a 10-year stretch where I at least spent some time in New York every year, and then I lived there for a while, I went to school there, and all my work for a few years was in New York, and then the last 2 years, I don't think I've gone at all. It's pretty weird. Yeah, so maybe I can set up some coordinated live stream thing with him. Okay, I will. Do you have any fan art or anything that you want me to send him? Draclin, don't pull out the creeper image. That is not, it's not what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me think about this. What I would maybe like to do for a quick is to make like a quick connected demo with P5JS where like everybody can pull out their phones and without even thinking about the Twitch part of things, just like they can all tap on their phones and we'll do like some real easy one-to-many or many-to-many kind of WebSocket kind of thing. That's a good tribute. Dan's amazing. He's super awesome. Let's see. So I feel bad for not knowing that he was live streaming now. Last time that I really communicated with him, he was just recording them. But that's great then. Then maybe he will love P5. I mean Heat with P5. We're talking about Dan Schiffman, who's amazing, and who... What just happened to him? Used to be Schiffman.net. Is that still true? So, like, he has his... Yeah, live streams, man. I just didn't know. Why do none of these things seem to actually link for me? I love this background. Why? Where? Why can't? Did my mouse just... That was weird. Okay, maybe that... I was okay. Look at this. Beautiful. The coding train. Man, I didn't even know about this. I feel bad. 24 minutes ago. Matter.js, Angry Birds. Man. Watch the intro video? Okay, let's watch the intro video. Dan's intro video. Let's find something we want to make, some crazy idea. What? What it takes to make that dream appear. We'll try to understand now as we ride along now. Hop on the coding train. That's amazing. That is amazing. Come along and join us as we light it up and code. Using only our imagination as the road. Whatever you're conceiving, you'll start seeing what you're believing. Hop on coding train, coding train, coding So I was hanging around with Dan at ITP when he was just starting doing streaming all of his processing videos, and it was just him in front of a whiteboard. Man, things have really changed. Draclin, Dan Schiffman is one of the reasons I got that I even learned that creative technology was a thing. Like years ago, some of his really early like creative code sort of things were the only, that was almost the first time I saw like, wow, interactive visual art. Some of his first stuff was, who knows if that's even around, like his old, he's got some problems with his website, it feels like. That. No, now it's okay. That's weird. What if he has his old portfolio? These were from a long time ago. Coding Trim. That's amazing. That is awesome. Good for Dan. I wonder if he just doesn't have his old stuff up anymore. Anyway, there was this one particular thing that it was like it would take an image and then I think it was processing. It might have even been older. It might have just been Java, but would take all the pixels and make them to like particle things and sort of extrude based on their value. And I saw that and was blown away. He's one of the reasons I went to ITP, which makes me a little mad at him because I didn't like it there. But he was amazing. Danny Rosin was amazing. There's absolutely some amazing people there.
As always, I always forget the this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, son. This dot, this dot.
Amazing.
Never forget this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, son. This dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do.
That's amazing. Am I gonna get like a content flag now? Am I gonna get in trouble? That is amazing. I'm very pleased for Dan. He is such an amazing person. Cool. Okay. Man, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be working on my workshop. Life is yours. I need to like make this say no distractions. I need some like a no distractions alert. Oh man, the alert's already broken. Man, dang it. I sent him an email, but he did respond. I have not responded yet, but I hope to talk to him and maybe we can do a weird Twitch thing together. But he's on YouTube. There's no heat for YouTube. What are we gonna do? Okay, so anyway, here's the deal. I don't think it's very useful for me to just like make a processing example or P5 example on Glitch because there's a million of them. It would potentially be useful to do like, hey, let's look at what it looks like to have like a multi-user experience made in P5 and then say like, hey, we'll talk about like, hey, you want to make graphics in the browser? P5 is an easy way to do that. And then the foundation for like a multi-user thing we could do. Yeah, maybe we do that. That seems easy. I say it's easy, but we'll see. So we probably want to do what? I'm gonna get sidetracked by like building a thing. Should I go down this rabbit hole? I think maybe so. We could have an ultra simple Twitch bot though. That like changed colors or something. We wrote that at one point. I mean, we have a foundation for that with the bot made this stuff. That I feel like got a little overwrought. If I remix something, does that mean it maintains a link to the older version? Because I don't really want to do that. I sort of just want to like... Like, does this maintain some like idea of being connected? Okay, so this will be PNCA interactive live streaming. What? He might be too good for Twitch, Life is Yours. It's a YouTube big shot. So I'm not going to show my environment file. I'm not going to do it. I know you want me to. I know you think I'm gonna. Oh, it's all empty. It got emptied out. So I need to go back yonder. I need to go, where do I go? Here? I do. Man, I'm blown away by Dan's video. I feel humbled before his presence. It was quite an intro. Okay, so oh, Draklin, where did you find this? That is beautiful. One of my things that I tried to pitch for the Children's Museum, even though it wasn't really, I knew it wasn't quite in line with what they were looking for, but I really tried to pitch on this control panel idea, kind of like keying off the idea of Mr. Rogers' broadcasting legacy. They didn't go for it though, but I just wanted to do it because I wanted to build that. Awesome. Yeah, I really like the color palette. I like the look of it. They're all nice, but this one by far is my favorite. By far. Like the reel-to-reel stuff. That looks great. Super into it. Okay, you people and your distractions. Let's see. So we want to simplify some stuff. Maybe we will add that later. The server side, all this extra stuff, we are gonna ditch, I think, for this example. Because all we really care about is on chat. And basically, we will say that whenever somebody chats, we are going to send all this stuff to the client side. That all seems easy enough. I don't really want extra files here. I don't care if you autosave. I'm going to hit save till the day that I die. Glitch. You will never take that out of me. You never will never happen. I don't think I want this either. I think I just want to do it all in line. And then can I simplify it and not even have the fancy wrapper? We don't need you. So we shall do what? This is PNCA, ILS, TwitchBot. And we don't need to do this check. We will just right? This is adequate. Okay, then we get the message, hello. So let's do something like, what? Alice blue. Aqua. Let's do this. Let's write something that knows how to take color and then an HTML color name. And then it'll just set the background for that, right? So let's say, and that's in message, right? Uh-huh. Oh. Well, actually, we need to... Did we do that? We parsed it, and then it was where? I already forgot. Now it's broken. So what do we want to do? We want to do like a substring. There's two ways to do this, I guess. You can split on the space, or you can say value equals message dot substring six. Correct or incorrect? I'm not sure I did that correctly. Wrong! It wasn't capitalized. Okay, aqua, great. And then we will do... I don't need that, right? Can we just do document.body.style.background equals value? That didn't work. Oh, it didn't work because I didn't spell that correctly. Might be the main reason. Okay, cool. So that's pretty easy. And then in the comments, we'll put this list and have like... Who vandalized this? Did I vandalize it? What happened? Oh, I vandalized it. It was my own fault. I was my own vandal. Okay, so... Cadet blue seems nice. Very beautiful. So that can be kind of maybe that's the order we go in. I'm a little torn on what the right order is for some of these things, like when to introduce processing or not. Maybe processing is the last step. Maybe that's the last step, because I feel like I don't know how long the other stuff is going to take, and if we end with P5, then it's like, whatever. We can spend the rest of the time doing whatever we want with P5 examples and playing with different P5 code and hooking it to Heat or hooking it to a Twitch bot or whatever. So that seems reasonable, right? Yes, it does. Okay, got 40 minutes till it's time to get the laundry. What are we going to do in that 40 minutes? We shall... I guess we have a Hello World front-end example. Maybe I'll just... whatever. I don't think we have to do this because I will just link to those. Okay, is this as simple as it can be? I kind of want to make a multi-user weird thing, but that's only because I want to. Like, not even a Twitch thing. That's just like everybody can go to a web browser, click around, and then it appears. Something appears. I've definitely written a million things like that before. Maybe just go dig up one of the old chorus examples. I'm just trying to decide how much trouble it would be to write that stuff. Especially if we're just going to be doing heat examples, like maybe it's not really worthwhile. Like, could explain to them that you don't really need heat to do this, but since the whole class is about interactive live streaming, maybe that's what we do. And then, of course, because heat can also work. You know, like just in the browser, while you click on my video, you can still get clicks. It's just not the most straightforward way. Kind of makes me want to add a like magical backdoor to heat to send data from the client side, but I don't think that's probably not a good idea, right? Seems like a bad idea. So alternatively, we could just kind of build on this PNCA backend example and just make it where as different people click, it would broadcast to everybody, because I think that's easy. You just do a broadcast to everyone. I was going to teach a workshop called Connected Experiences, and we were going to go like more deeply into kind of ad hoc WebSocket based, take out your phone, do something cool kind of stuff, but I don't know. What's the easiest version of that? The easiest version is just some clicky thing that draws. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. We will just make a remix of this called Nebulous Buffet. Is a pretty good name. PNCA, ILS, multi-user, something like that. And then all we need to do is that WebSocket broadcast doodad. This thing. And then basically anytime we get a message, yeah, just this very thing actually. Let's just steal this. Chinese buffets can be pretty nebulous. It's been a long time since I've been to a buffet like that. I like a good Indian buffet. Okay, so okay, so now we're good. I mean, insofar as anything we send to the server from any one client will go to all other clients. And so all we have to do on this end is do something goofy, which I've done a million times before. Let's just steal it. I don't really want to write it again. I think we have Koros client. Somewhere I have examples. And this is a many-to-many. And so we just want to steal however I decided to draw things, basically. I just don't really remember. So we have a canvas and we have a cursor, and the cursor is just a div. So this all seems pretty easy. I'm plagiarizing from myself. I don't know if that's not how people feel about that. Is that acceptable? Indian buffet is great. Like maybe more than any other cuisine, I like an Indian buffet because there's something about the variety. Did I ask permission? I texted myself, but I didn't get the message. I don't know what the problem is. It's on GitHub. That means it's free, right? I don't think I put a license on this project. Okay, we want a cursor. We want a canvas. We're gonna steal it. I built this thing as part of a residency at NYU years ago. That was like sort of this. It was really just a thin layer on top of Socket.io, but you didn't need a server at all. It was just a generic server that was room-based, and the client would say, oh, let me connect here, let me connect there, which you can't natively do with Socket.io. And we kind of added that to Heat, sort of, in the way that the channels work, where you can just say, like, hey, put me in whatever channel I want. So I don't know. I don't know about the future of Chorus. I never got, like, any kind of adoption. I used it for some small projects, but it was part of a research residency. Okay, so we need to do several things. We need to say, yeah, this is basically our callback, our message callback. I don't think we need to do anything there. As long as we send the same kind of payload, then I think we're good. Really, this is all that has to happen in here. We may need like one more layer of complexity in there, but not much. Not much at all. And then we need to know all the canvas nonsense. Yeah, all these fun things, right? I'm crazy about the indenting on glitch. And then really we just need 2 listeners. And these, instead of that, are going to do ws.send. Okay, that seems like on the way to working. I get confused by glitch. Okay. Okay, well, great. Still in connecting state, huh? This almost works. Will somebody else go here and just move your mouse around? Wonder why we're getting crazy. Do I need like an overflow? None, kinda. I need to check the WebSocket state before I start going crazy on it. I don't remember how to do that. We'll have to go look. You went here? Were you able to draw? I mean, just move your mouse around? Does that not work? I must have broken something. It worked for you locally? Okay, so the WebSocket server's not working. Okay. We get connected eventually. This thing is real weird, the scroll business. No margin, no padding, overflow none. Seems like it would be valid, but something like as I draw, something gets weird. Let's like move that over and draw. Maybe we should just do like one of these. That better? Okay, that's better. Okay, so we are connecting, and the thing is happening. Yes, the jitter should now be fixed. I'm not checking the ready state. Let's see. Let's check it. Equals what? Just show me an example so I can cut and paste it. Come on, somebody. You got some real weird tab things going on. What is this? What's that little raising hand icon that appeared? Okay, cool. I just said, wait, is equal to open, equal to open, equal to open. Okay, what'd I do wrong here? So it doesn't send to yourself. So Draklin, you're not able, do you get it connected in your console? Okay. Data is happening. Oh, you know, maybe I'm just not, we didn't actually go through and verify that this is good. Okay, there is stuff from Draklin. Data is an object. Yeah, I didn't deserialize it. That's my fault. Why would that be an object, though? What are you? Oops. What silly thing am I doing? Oh, right. Is this code exactly the same for just two different event listeners? Seems like a lazy thing that I did. Okay, now we parse it. Okay. Is that you, Drecklin? Are you in black? You're pink? Wait, I thought I'm pink. Now you're black, okay. Now I'm black. Maybe every time I resize it, I reset it. So we're not normalizing here. Are you tiny? Is that not scaling up now? Is that because of I should just open another one of these windows, huh? That would be the sensible thing to do. Okay, that seems like it works. And now Life is Yours can join and draw something lewd. Let's put a radius on the cursor while we're at it. There's no real reason to, because we're just going to draw squares anyway, right? Killing me with these indents. Okay, and now Life is Yours. You don't need to be embarrassed. It's a safe place. You're just the one who has drawn inappropriate things on the stream before, I'm pretty sure. Actually, Drecklin is too. You're both animals. Multi-user. You've never? I'm almost certain that the first thing you did once I got the initial orbs to work was to draw a creeper. It wasn't directly lewd, but it was suggestive. I had to call my moderation team, which is you, to moderate yourself. Okay, so now I can do this, and it's very simple, but it's just a kind of the simplest version I can think of a like multi-user doodad in pure JavaScript. Very exciting. It's just my dirty mind. Okay, I'll draw a creeper right now. Ooh, I even got green. I lucked out. Oh no, the scale is all wrong. Sad. My creeper's ruined. To switch to portrait. Well, this sucks because it tries to scroll. This is horrible. And Safari, why would you do that? What a dumb idea. When you drag down, it tries to, awful. Awful! I don't know why that would happen. If I have something that's positioned fixed, why would it, why does it do that? On touch move, but I need on touch move. Okay. Set up the thing, set up the cursor. We will add in comments maybe later today. I made this thing any better? Or is it still awful? It's still stupid. What an unpleasant experience. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, okay. Very simple thing. Let's go to the dude called this and add this to it and add this to it. So now we want just some a dead simple heat example, I think. To go in those later today and comment. Okay, very simple. Front end, back end, WebSockets. The Twitch bot is kind of building onto the WebSockets, talking front end to back end. And then heat will be our next dude. So the kind of the question there is, what do I want to do for the demo? Do I do the socket.io thing, which is less code? Or do I do the WebSocket thing, for which eventually I should have a library? I think I do socket.io just because it's the shortest and sweetest version. So we just need to make a front end land. So let's just clone this little fellow. That was not the thing that I meant to do. Let's see. Not gonna stream for too much longer, but I think we just... I mean, we can also look at all the real heat examples also. So this is really just for them to play with. So it doesn't have to be very robust or extensive. Where is it? Oh, I think I was there. I just needed to go to the... I can't even find my own documentation. What a crisis. Okay, let's take this thing. And then we connect there, and then we do the thing, and then right now all we do is console log, right? So... does that work? It does, indeed. Okay, I kind of want to just like put fun stickers wherever we click. Okay, and what? What is it? That is it. Okay, create element and your div, and then sticker dot class list dot add sticker, and then document dot body append child. Dot left equals click data dot x. We'll do the offset in a minute. We just said how big it is. Style dot right equals click data dot y. Nope. Top. Top. Style. Stickers. What about stickers? Stickers are like... Great. I'm doing great. What's wrong? Oops. Oh. Okay, we're just almost, just almost got it. Huh? Oh, I forgot what this thing was called. Or sticker to like, client width. That correct? Let's just do that for now. It's a little hard to tell if I'm like where I'm actually clicking. Let's see. Oh, you get out of here. Okay, that seems right. Okay, so now we can click and place stickers and it's gonna be great. What kind of sticker do you want? Let's do... I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. This one. Well... Okay, let's just make a quick, nice little sticker. And then I think we will be done for now. And then tonight we will do another stream, test some stuff. Test streaming from my laptop, I think is the big piece. And then I just gotta decide if I'm gonna take stuff. They have some stuff there, but I kind of like my stuff. So I don't know. I don't quite know the answer. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just use their stuff and like figure it out. Get it all set up. Shouldn't be that hard, right? They have the same audio interface I have. They have the same webcams that I have. I don't think I want to mess with lights. They do have a green screen, which is nice, but I don't think they really have lights at this point to reasonably set it up. I guess. I don't know, man. I could just take my lights down and throw them in a bag or something. And I would cast a shadow on a green screen, although my shadow would be... I keep my lights pretty high, so the shadow would be low-ish. Probably not a huge deal. Right? Okay. Here's my... You ready for my pro tip on how to draw a heart? This is my favorite way to draw a heart. You draw a square, and then you draw a circle with the radius of the width of the square. And you do that twice, and just hook those to the centers of the lines of the other side of one of the adjacent sides of the square. And then you add... Not that one. So you add it and you rotate it and you've got a beautiful heart. Love it. Works every time. So let's make this fellow something like 56. I think actually I want to be like... Nope. That's too much. This will be our sticker. Adorable. Kind of small. So then I think all we have to do is go assets, add an asset, upload an asset, desktop, sticker, and then what do we do? We click this and we copy this, Yuki, and That's the right syntax. Great. I love it. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. We got a little heart sticker thing now. That's great. Great. Great job, everybody. What's going on in the hallway out there? Okay, so this is our very simple heat example. So far, none of this uses P5, but that's fine. So we'll go through those examples and then we'll be like, time to do it. And I will probably then just set up, well, man, now it makes me think like, that I should rethink these examples and actually do them with P5 instead. I mean, not that that would be hard at all, but maybe that's the thing to do, is just change our bot background color thing to just change the background with P5 and then do the same for heat, for the heat example for this fellow. Because really it just means swapping out where to draw. The multi-user one, I don't know. Maybe we do it, maybe we don't. Or I just have P5 versions of all of them and just leave what I have and then say, but here's the P5 version of these and here's how you do it in P5 land. Maybe that's the thing to do. That seems easy enough. So for what? Love it. I'm gonna do this till I get a color I want. That one's okay. Yeah. So for the Twitch bot, really for those three, I guess. For the multi-user one, and for the Twitch bot, and for the heat example, I'll just do a second set of each of those that is P5 based. And it'll be pretty quick and easy. And then we'll go through a pass and put comments in the code. And then I think that's kind of what's going to happen tomorrow. Going to be a lot of winging it. Is it going to work? The laundry alarm happened. Okay, I'm going to go get laundry. I did this. Sometimes I get confused about my mouse because, you know, I have like where my real cursor is and then OBS is over here and then my Twitch stream is here. And so sometimes I'll see like three mouse cursors and I will not understand which one's which. That's a personal problem, I know. Well, thanks everybody. I know that wasn't the most exciting stream, but hey, we're building some foundations here. Hopefully my workshop goes well tomorrow and then we can get back to making something bigger. So what I've been thinking is this. Here's the thing I'm thinking. Hope you do good. You hope I do good. You don't think I'll do good? Don't you mean like I hope it goes well? You think I'm just gonna do a bad job? Here's what I'm thinking now. So that MongoDB, let's look at that. Hope good, hope is good, hope good. Life is Yours is having some trouble communicating. Let's see, devpost.com, hackathons, online. 53 days. So April 30th is the end of that. What negativity? I'm not being negative at all. I'm ready to go. It's gonna be great. The MongoDB World Hackathon. Let's go over here. April 30th. So here's what I'm thinking about this thing. And I still don't have an idea for it. But in like mid to late April, I'm gonna do 2 workshops at PNCA about invisible technology. And like invisible technology, in my mind, are projects that I've done in the past, like these weirdos. This one was kind of invisible technology. These weirdos, where you're having like electronic interactions with things that don't necessarily look like electronics or are deliberately disguised kind of as something else, and like you're having a sophisticated interactive electronic experience with sophisticated electronics, but you aren't dealing with plastic and wires and all of that stuff. So it's been a while since I've made a good physical project. I feel like it's been way too long. As far as personal projects, certainly Watchmen's almost the last one, and that's 5 years ago. I've done a fair amount of stuff for clients in the physical realm, but definitely am missing the era of fabricating weird things like I used to do. So I want to make a thing that is somehow in the theme of invisible technology. I want to make it so that it can be useful for me to teach those 2 workshops. And most challengingly, I want it to incorporate MongoDB in some way. I don't know. I don't exactly know what that is. I mean, maybe if just the simplest version is like, well, whatever the thing it does, it will just log to MongoDB. But that seems like not the way to win a contest. The way to win the contest seems like, okay, make the thing in such a way that Mongo is like an integral part of the idea. And so I've been kind of revisiting some old ideas I had about weird sort of autonomous, sort of semi-robotic, not even robotic, but semi-intelligent systems that would operate on their own. That was kind of the idea behind these guys, is that they would just make music for themselves, not for humans. So I might be to do something in that realm. But I don't know. Or maybe I make something that, like, there's an app on my phone and it's always pushing something to Mongo and then it goes into some physical thing. I don't quite know what the answer is. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be thinking on. And that is what I would maybe like to start doing on stream. Also, I need to just start making it a habit to clean up all the stuff. Like, get some overlays going and make sure the bot works when Draklin hits 9 months and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we have things to do. We got things to do. Thank you so much for joining me. Life is yours, Draklin, Encode, everybody else who stopped by. Of course, appreciate it greatly. Thanks for lurking. It's Litany, and I will talk to you next time. Maybe later tonight, because I still have to do more things to get ready for this. Okay, bye.